What it takes to be an art director. Presented for PROpenMic by me, Kate Malinowski. The role of an art director isn't easy. It requires the ability to design an innovative and appealing product, but also requires strong communication and managerial skills. Today we will be looking at what it takes to be an art director with art director Todd Cooper from the Eugene Weekly. This is Todd, and he helped us create these 5 tips. Tip number 1, be creative. Todd explained that you have to have a creative background to be an art director. He always liked cool magazine layouts, painting, drawing, and printmaking, which led to him receiving a BSA in graphic design from the University of Mississippi. Tip number 2, have the right team. When Todd works on a layout, he collaborates with at least 2 graphic designers, some freelancers, an intern, and his role is to supervise what goes into the paper and pick the strongest images for the piece. Tip number 3, don't let things get personal. Todd's team doesn't let things get personal. He says it's all about the product as a whole. You can be excited about it on an individual scale, but it has to come together with all the pieces. Tip number 4, know your brand and style. No, Margot, not your style. You have to understand the publication. The Weekly is currently working on a new design because it hasn't been changed since 2003. Todd wants a classic, timeless look with a simple and clean design. He explained that publications that use what is hip at the moment are constantly forced to change their design. Standard columns have stylistic traits that must remain consistent, like fonts and headers. When Todd's team designs the look of a cover or feature article, they want to find something that looks fresh and doesn't compare to the previous week. Tip number 5, be able to communicate. Todd works in a very fast-paced environment, and they are always on a time crunch. He says that in order to do this job, you have to be able to communicate. You need to be able to talk about what you are doing and discuss changes with an artist on a matter-of-fact level. That's all the time we have for today, but if you want to be an art director, remember, be creative, have the right team, don't let things get personal, know your brand and style, and be able to communicate.